Welcome everyone. Hope you had a good week and the markets were kind to you since last time. Just going to follow up on a couple of the charts that we've been talking about over the last couple of weeks or months even, and then also if there's anything new that's looking alright as well. So silver, like we talked about last week, was chart of the week. We had a beautiful breakout. Silver was up, I think, nearly 10% over the week and still looking really strong. So what you've had is a break, retest, and now a breakout again of this level here. So you've broken through and had a nice move. If you look at all the global silver miners, you can see all the same kind of thing. You've had a change of market structure, breaking up. The junior miners, same kind of thing as well. Broken up as well here. Okay, so bullish market structure. You've had a double bottom reversal. Everything's looking good there. Looking at AG, which was the one I talked about last week as well, First Majestic. It's broke up through here, had a beautiful day, 15% up on that day. We're still waiting for it to get up above that $15 there. I see no reason why it won't get there very, very easily and get going. So I won't go into silver too much because what I'll probably do is bring out a separate video around silver because I know there's been a lot of talk around it and I just want to explain on a bigger picture because I could literally spend 2-3 hours just talking about silver and why I'm looking at it, what I'm looking for, and what miners and stuff, because I hear a lot of questions. What's best? So you go miners, the physical, and there is no one size fits all kind of answer because it depends on your situation. So what I'll do is I'll explain all the different ways that you can get exposure and then talk about what might suit to you and that kind of thing. But looking at what we've had so far, going back to NVX, let's start with that one because that's one we opened with last week. So I talked about, let's have a look, that we were really overextended, that we're at the 618 and I was expecting a retracement. We had that. It's coming a little bit quicker than I thought. And this was a level I was looking for a bounce. And as you can see, we are bouncing off here now. So it is bouncing off that expected level I talked about on Tuesday. We had our rejection, nice pullback, and then now we are bouncing off. So what we want to see this do is come up here and break through here. Maybe it might double bottom here as well. And then once we get that, then we have a confirmed reversal. But this is what I was talking about. That there is not a confirmed reversal. That is a zig. It needs to then zag and then go up through. So once we do that and we either double bottom here or take off from here, once we get above that 90, whatever it is, 92.5, 93 cents, then we've got our reversal. Then things are looking very, very good. Okay. USL has broken up. This is a silver miner, but it was one that I've been talking about a few weeks ago. So this one I was talking about back here. Once we broke up and was retesting, so 20 minutes up, nearly 50% since it's moved, so it's been phenomenal. Same thing, if you zoom out, you can see that we have had, we've had a beautiful ending diagonal here, change of market structure, and now heading higher here as well. So yeah, I've got no reason to worry about it yet. For me, I'm not looking at it as a day trade. As a day trade, you probably would start to lock in some profit probably soon, getting a bit over it because you're probably going to start to probably chill a bit first. But I'm in it for a long-term swing position. So yeah, she's up here, very overbought. You're probably going to expect a bit of a pullback, something like that, and then start to go again. ARD is one to really keep an eye on. Here we go, it's done it. You beauty. So ARD has confirmed its non-phase swing. So you can see here, you come down, ending diagonal. From there, up, higher low, change of market structure. So you've got a confirmed non-phase swing there, broken up on fantastic volume and plenty of upside still as well. So yeah, ARD is looking smoking. Really like this one. Second largest undeveloped silver mine in Australia as well. So yeah, ARD is in my long term there as well. A few people were asking about Appen, and I said, a couple of weeks ago that I'd sold in the trading account, still got it in my swing account, but it had hit its target. All right, so this is it. I'm expecting a retracement here. Okay, you're up in your zone. There, we should be getting a zag. So Appen, I'm expecting a pretty decent retrace here. you'd be expecting a 1/3, 2/3 retracement, probably around this kind of zone here. So Appen should have a retracement, and then we'll see what happens there if it goes up and starts to break through. So yeah, not interested in the short term now. Still very bullish on the longer term, but I took profits in my trading back here at the $2.10 mark, and now it's going to be going into retracement zone. BRN I talked about. We're looking for same thing as NVX. We hadn't had our actual change of market structure yet, so we got the retracement I was talking about. So it's come down into the zone which I was looking for, which is here. Now I want to see life coming in here. So I do not want to see it go below that 22 cents. So if we can start to pivot off here and then start to get up there, then you've got your change of market structure and things on there. But that there is not a change of market structure. Okay, that's the same as that. It's just a push. We've got to pivot off this zone. We ideally want to see it right here. And if we do, we come up there, then yes, then you've got your change right then. CHN has been an absolute winner if you guys were on that from about 5-6 weeks ago when I posted about it here. And the entry that I got on was that $1.96, and the reason why I got on was this was your big support here. We'd had a liquidity grab, and then I was able to get in on the change of market structure back through. So everyone's like, how did you get that entry? That's what it was. It was just a change of market structure back through, liquidity grab, boom. And then now we're just massively up, bullish market structure. I think it's up. Oh, it's up more than 100% in that time. But yeah, she's looking pretty good here. We've had a breakthrough here. Ideally, we'd like to see it hold here. Okay, so hold here, do something like that and go. But that's a pretty big move. You'd want to see it hopefully chill a bit here. But if you get that, then you've got your confirmed double bottom, which is very similar to what we had here. Confirmed double bottom. You can see it loves a double bottom. It's had them multiple times back down here as well. But yeah, that's what we're keeping an eye on that one. IVR is another silver miner to keep an eye on. So it's had quite the push, but if it does come back and retrace a little bit, then if you zoom out, you'll notice same thing, that it's had its 5 up. Okay, 3, 4, 5. And then we've had an ABC down, and we're consolidating on this resistance flip to support here. It's come down on a nice lower in volume, bullish divergence off that last low. So we're just going to be looking for it to get back above here as well. So I'm on it from here, but if we get back above there, then you've gone into your accumulation off the base here, and then you'll be getting same thing, change of market structure coming up. So I believe IVR is a pretty good choice here as well. And then what you'll have there is what's called a 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, and then you'll get your wave 3 start to take off. So yeah, that's definitely one to keep an eye on as well. MFG still looking extremely good. So we've broken out from our accumulation range here. Okay, you can see beautiful Wyckoff accumulation here with a beautiful little spring. You've come up and you've come out of your accumulation zone here. So maybe we might even get a retest here and then come up. That is a beautiful bottom. So you've changed market structure, kind of very similar to how Microsoft bottomed back in the day of the tech bubble. So if you look at Microsoft, exact same thing. See? So got your spring and then change your market structure coming out. So that's what very much, again, over a different time frame though, that went from 00 to 14, so a 14-year accumulation base, a bit smaller on MFG. See here. Okay, smaller time frame, 2022 to so 2-year window, but same principle. All right, so accumulation broken up, so that one's looking very good as well. And on top of that, bounced off perfect 2.618 off the bottom down here. So beautiful A, B, then you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 C window at the 2.618. So it's a perfect bottoming off bullish divergence, starting to come in. So looking very, very nice. AMP, mentioned this one about a month ago, and I'm sure most people were laughing, but it put in bottom. And it was a chart led the news again. It brought out its announcements that it went quite well, and you've got your double bottom reversal here. So as long as it stays above that kind of $1.27, then it is looking very nice here. We really do want to see, hopefully, this zone here get tested and come back up. If it does that, then yeah, you've got your confirmed reversal there as well. EVN has been an absolute ripper since breaking out through that $4 zone here. So you're up at 520 now. You're probably up 30% or something. Yeah, nearly 30%. So textbook break out there as well. That one's looking good. Another gold miner I like is Gore. So Gold Resources. So you can see here what it's had is a major push. Then you've had a 4-year consolidation. So since it topped in 2020, it's been going sideways for 4 years. So once you break out of here, you've moved from consolidation into your next push into your trending zone again. So looking for that $2 break on Golden Resources, and that one will be a ripper. Regis Resources, I mentioned this one multiple times. This one's just been an absolute ripper as well. So again, beautiful Wyckoff accumulation with your spring, broken up, and I talked about this one here on the expanded flat. Sorry, not expanded flat, expanded leading diagonal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then a beautiful ABC, and then here, wave 1, ABC, expanded flat, and then we break out. So we've moved into the beginning of the public participation phase, which should be the biggest one. So if we start to project this one out from there to there, down to the bottom of your C wave, you'd be looking at it to at least come to that 1.618 there, which is 340, which happens to align with this major level of support resistance here. So you can see this big level here. So should have a target up to around that 340-ish, 350-ish as your first kind of target. And then from there, you probably get a bit of a retrace and then looking to go again, but looking very good. Gold miners in particular are looking quite good. I've talked about gold for a long time, or in particular, October 2022, I was extremely bullish on it here. Got that double bottom. That's when I bought all my gold miners, and then I went long again when we got to I think it was the retrace here. But we're looking for it to break out above here. Once it does that, you've got your confirmed reversal on your gold miners against gold, which will lead the gold rally. Okay, because when the gold miners are outperforming the asset class, that's when you're moving into the risk on side, which is when you're moving into your bull market. This is where gold miners are historically undervalued. This is where they're overvalued. So you can see where we are. We're on the undervalued. This is the COVID bottom. This is the bottom of the GFC. This is the 2015 bottom when precious metals bottomed. So you can see where we are. We're in the historically undervalued. So gold is historically undervalued, and the miners are historically undervalued compared to gold. Okay, and then on top of that, silver is historically undervalued to gold, and the silver miners are historically undervalued to the silver. So you can see where the upside could be in silver. So yeah, anyway, once this breaks up here, this is your golden nugget that you're looking for. So still seeing much more upside on your gold miners, etc. in the kind of longer term. QPM had a beautiful bounce off that 3-cent zone. So I talked about this one, very similar with the off bounce of the 618. You've had to change your market structure off here now, so she's up pretty good at the moment. So I'm just going to go daily. And very early days, but we've broken up back through this support resistance, and ideally maybe we might even get a bit of a retest. If we get like something like that, you beauty, then you've bounced off. Remember, this was your key Fib 618 retracement zone. So yeah, showing bullish divergence coming down as well. Okay, so yeah, looking all right, real early days, but QPM's looking looking like a bit of a one to keep an eye on. SYR, we're waiting for it to, oh no, it's broken through. Okay, so SYR, we want to see it bounce off here and then get through. If it does that, then we have our confirmed reversal. So we're up and we're looking for it to come around and bounce through. So at the moment, no, SYR hasn't confirmed anything yet. TLG is another one as well, once we can get through. So we need to see it get back up through. This triangle here knows that we're in the last action wave. Where that ends, we don't know yet. Okay, so we need to see it get back above. If we ever get back above here, you beauty, back above that kind of 50-cent zone, and then TLG will be looking really good. But until then, it's in a downtrend. POD was one that I posted the other day, looking really good. So the reason why I was looking, if you zoom out, again, it's always good to zoom out, look at the big picture first. You can see where we're at. Up, big uptrend, downtrend, and then you can see we've moved into the sideways, hopefully, consolidation zone. So then once we confirm we get above this kind of 6-cent zone, then you've got your bottom. But what I saw here was the change of market structure off this zone. Okay, change of market structure coming up. And you can see right now we're bullish market structure. And you can see that we're good volume, bullish divergence. Go to the weekly, same thing. Okay, ripping up here, it's come down to nice lower in volume. So yeah, just really holding it. I'm holding it while it's above that 3.4. If we can get above that kind of 6-cent, then you beauty. And the thing I like about this is that it does platinum-based metals, which is palladium and platinum. And platinum, if you speak to any precious metal person, if you go to, I've been accumulating a lot of physical silver over the last month, just going and buying 5K lots pretty much multiple times a week. And then whenever I'm in there, I'm always like to chat with the guys and stuff and see what's going on. Nobody knows more about the space than the people that have worked in the space for decades, you know. And there was a overall consensus that platinum is very, very cheap. And it's something that there, as precious metals go, compared to all the other precious metals, is very, very cheap. And then when I actually look at the chart of platinum, I would say, you know what, I actually agree with you. So if you look at platinum, this is the bottom of the GFC right there. And what you can see is that we are back at this level now. What you can also see is that you've had a beautiful little spring here, which is what you typically get at the bottom. Okay, liquidity grab them all out. And once we start rolling up here, then you've got platinum looking extremely good here. So it's bit early to see. We've changed market structure on the daily. Okay, here, change of market structure. If that then leads to a breakout above here, then you've got to change your market structure off that level. Then if we get out above here, there, then you've got a change of market structure from this level. So that's one step at a time. But once we take out that, FOMO will kick in. You want to try and be early, which is what I did with silver back in March. But one step at a time, the change. We want to see it above there as well. Once it gets above there, you beauty. That's then a non-phase swing. So then then I started to look at the platinum miners and things like that. And then I looked at SPPP, which is Sprott Physical Platinum and Palladium Trust. And what you can see is it is looking very nice. Hopefully about to break out of this double bottom reversal here as well. So look at the volume starting to come into it here. Okay, so it's starting to really get bought up. See it on the weekly as well. Okay, it's been coming down on lower volume this whole time. We've now, if you look at it, you've got to ask yourself why from that top, lower, 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 equal. So if we get above, it's going to be then a higher change. From here, lower, 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 equal. So can you see where it changed? It's moving in the sideways here. How markets move is they go uptrend, downtrend, accumulation, uptrend, distribution, and then moving that. So we're in hopefully an accumulation phase here. Volume's telling me it's accumulation because you can see the buyers coming in. I just need to see the price action confirm it. Once we get through there, Sprott Platinum Plant, and that's why then that I was looking at that POD because they mine palladium and platinum, and that's what they're both looking strong together. Okay, so little things like that can be quite powerful. That's definitely one that I'm keeping an eye on there. If we get above, then platinum and palladium will be looking good as well. So another platinum miner keep an eye on is ORN. So same thing as well. You can see massive downtrend into its accumulation. And if we break out above this zone here, then you get your change of market structure off here as well. So I want to see that with some volume stepping in as well. And that will be looking pretty good as well. So keep an eye, set an alert for ORN kind of above that 2.2, 2.3 kind of set zone there as well, because that one's looking quite good. And one of the bigger ones is ZIM. That has come down to let me just go to my log. Right now, a little what's called a cluster zone. So it's the 1.618 of the ABC. So here, A, B, C. So you push down ABC, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1.618 with the 382. So it's looking like a nice little cluster zone here right now. Old resistance as support, and it's come down on, well, I'd like to see, it has come down on lower and volume, but I'd like to see a bit more divergence. You've got bullish divergence off this last low here as well. No, that's not showing up. Oh, anyway, we'll do it like that. Bullish divergence here off that last low into your cluster zone. So definitely keep an eye on this one. If we get back through there, then what have you done? You've changed market structure back through your major resistance support on ZIM. So that's one to keep an eye on as well. They're kind of your larger player in that zone. Lithium. So lithium, I'm really watching because it's at a key level now. And what we don't know is, was this a short squeeze and then we're rolling over, or are we going to bottom it? So it needs to bounce here. Okay, old support, resistance, support off the 618. We need to see a bounce off here and start to roll up, because if we start falling through here, then this could have just been a short squeeze. Okay, I like that they're selling higher, but I need to see them buying higher. So if we get that, then we're going up. Looking at a couple of the charts, they weren't looking like PLS was not looking crash hot. So that's a three-wave move right now. It took out the high. Why didn't that resistance become support? Why didn't that support become support? So I really need to see buyers stepping in higher and then break up through there, because then I can say that's a non-failure swing. That's your reversal. Until then, it hasn't put in a reversal. And if we get through there, what are you doing? You're getting a change of market structure back through that level. So it's still too early to tell whether or not it's come in. It could have, but I want to see it start to pivot soon off here, come up and break through that 340. Same things with like LTR. I really want to see it push through this major level, support, get back through that resistance. Then, yes, this is the liquidity grab on bullish divergence. But until then, all it's doing now is coming back and testing the old supporters resistance. So I need to see it actually get through. And then I looked at something like IGO, same kind of thing. It's just come up, it broke, changed market structure, and then came back through. Why? So yeah, they're just not showing it to me yet. I'm a little bit worried about it. Could still be a bottom, but it could also be a short squeeze, and that's why you get that rapid movement. So yeah, those changes of market structure at the moment have only been three-wave moves, which is not confirming a bottom yet. It may lead into something more, but I need more data to know that. Another silver miner on was BML. So yeah, this one's been a cracker. Got on at 12 cents, and I think it's been up almost 80% in a week. And it was just luck. Someone messaged me about, so no, sorry, 50%. I think from the week though, it's been up, yeah. But I didn't get in there. I got in at 12 cents on the breakout. Someone just messaged me about it. I was like, you're right, man, it looks really good. So yeah, change of market structure, nice and easy. You can see beautiful volumes stepping in, bullish divergences weekly. So you can see bullish divergence off the last low there. So it's still too early to tell if there's a major reversal or anything yet. You'd need to see it eventually pivot and go, but it's breaking its long-term decline. It's looking quite sexy to be honest. It's come down and lower in volume off this low here. So yeah, even though it's run hard, it potentially still has a lot more to run as well. So yeah, chart of the week would have to go with ARD. It's just looking great. Like it's got everything you look for. It's got ending diagonal into a non-phase swing. You've got beautiful. You see that whole move is coming down low in volume. You've got beautiful increase in volume on the breakout. Still got upside. And then if you zoom out, like look at it, beautiful volume. It's just coming down into a big double bottom base. So I honestly don't see why this wouldn't get back above these levels here again. And to be honest, and beyond, I just don't see why it wouldn't. So yeah, it's looking phenomenal. Like I said, they own the second largest undeveloped silver deposit in Australia. So if silver starts getting hot, they've got it there ready to go. So to me, it's just on top of that, they've got gold, lead, and zinc in there as well, but silver's their main thing. So looking at it here, this was just recently, so when was that? July, so a few months ago, significant silver resource upgrade over the Kempfield deposit. They had an increase, and from that, you can see here that it's now the second largest undeveloped silver deposit in Australia. So as you guys know, I'm very positive on the silver outlook, and to have the second largest in Australia looks promising for ARD as well. But again, you never know what's going on with these mines. There's lots of issues along the way, but if everything goes according to plan, they have good leverage to the silver price, and as silver goes up, these go up even more so. But what I'll do is I will get Craig, our FA specialist, to unpack it for you and do a bit of a summary, and I'll share that with you for next week, and then we can see whether or not the FA aligns with the TA and see if we can take it from there. All right, guys, if you like the video, please like and subscribe. And like I said, I will endeavor to get out a big video on silver and talk about it as well. You can see here IVR, which is the other one I talked about. It's the third largest silver deposit. So that's, again, another one that's looking pretty sexy as well. If it can get above that zone there, I don't see why it won't do phenomenally well. But yeah, if you like the video, please like and subscribe, guys, and I will catch you on the next one. Take care, everyone.